Hi everyone, Marta Berglund with 13 News Now. I've got some good news. We know how much many of you love Friday flavor, and we are bringing it back in the new year. We've got some great restaurants, food trucks, cafes, and more all scheduled. But before we get into the new year, we've got some favorite Friday flavor from years past. So take a look.
One new spot in Norfolk's hoping to serve you and recognize a dog that doesn't always have the best representation. For today's Friday flavor, we're grabbing a bite at Pity Dog Grill.
We went a little beyond our original thoughts, so maybe beyond my thoughts, maybe not yours.
Larry Sauger and Carl Newman took a bite out of life and opened Pity Dog Grill in Norfolk.
So we char grill every hot dog that comes out of the place, and pretty much everything we do is char grilled.
They have multiple dog types, brats included, and the toppings, well, there are a lot.
There's 50 toppings at this point, so
52.
52 toppings at this point.
Giving you the perfect dog of your choice, or you can order one of their specials.
Our main hot dog is our Pity Dog. I mean, it's got that Norfolk snap casing on it, and it's a good base hot dog to build off of.
I rolled up my sleeves and dug in. I tried their Pity Dog, chili cheese fries, fried onions, sweet potato fries, Italian sausage pitty, a German pitty that had fried sauerkraut on it. And I introduced you to my own personal creation, the Bethany Dog. A foot-long dog with bacon, hot pepper relish, regular relish, tomatoes, and spicy brown mustard. It's pretty good. I gotta say, though, I did love the Chicago dog the best. They do it right, even bringing in ingredients from Chicago.
You can have the Chicago style on any hot dog if you want. You can have it on a burger if you want.
Yes, they have other menu items, and don't forget dessert, a cookie, a brownie, or the Holy Grail.
Everybody just does milkshakes, so we're using custard to make ours.
If you aren't sold yet, let's talk about the name, Pity.
Pit bulls as a dog, as just a horrible breed, that they're these big, rough, aggressive dogs. We got pit bulls. They are the most loving things I've ever met. And everybody thinks hot dogs are just this trash kids food. Well, we realized, why don't we incorporate the two and elevate them both?
With two Pitties of their own, Carl and Larry focus on loving the breed just as much as they love their Riverview business.
They're just good, fun-loving dogs, and a hot dog should be fun-loving food.
There's a lot of fun that comes with being mobile.
Bear House Coffee is a shop willing to serve you.
Steven started this, built it all himself from the ground up, but then a year and a half ago maybe, I started really coming on and working with him.
Then
we got married in September.
Mickey and Stephen Davis now run Bear House together.
Because we're mobile, we're often at special events. We're at a beautiful place like the garden here, and it kind of just adds to that person's experience.
Whether it be at the Botanical Garden in Norfolk or a local festival, they hope you remember their name.
And bear was kind of a biblical sense of the word bear, like bearing together with one another. And so I was like, I like that. Let me run with that. And then I also love bears.
And the name offers puns on the treats, like my favorite, the Caramel Grizzly.
That one doesn't leave the menu. It's a bit of caramel, it's a bit of honey, and it's a bit of cinnamon. I didn't know that one was going to be as popular as it was when I put it on the menu, but it's just stuck ever since.
And they aren't done there.
You had your different kinds of coffee roast, like your light roast, your medium roast, your dark roast. And so I was like, okay, you got your black bear, your brown bear, and your polar bears. Everything we do is espresso based.
There's love behind the bean.
I think we're possibly one of the only people in the U.S. roasting inside their trailer.
Stephen Davis, owner and roaster.
That's really important to me. And when I started this, that was the vision, to make sure that I was roasting and that was being done on the trailer and people could see that.
It's a grisly task, but he says it's a passion that they hope will fill your cup at Bear House Coffee. So we are talking Friday flavor. One Norfolk spot is a date night favorite, and you may have walked by it and not even noticed. So let's go to Crudo Nudo. It's nestled right on 21st Street.
People that do know us, they come, and then it's always a surprise when they go, I've driven by that for 4 years and never came in. And, you know, usually it's like, why not?
Crudo Nudo sits on 21st Street in Norfolk, and you may miss it if you're not looking. But for owner Eric Nelson, he says it's worth the stop.
You know, it's important for us to make it feel as homey as possible.
The interior does just that. Yes, they have regular seating, but I decided to swing into the goodness.
Crudo, Spanish for raw. And so we do a lot of fresh raw seafood. And then we've been making our own pastas here for over 5 years.
I tried the spinach and goat cheese agnolotti, and I did not want to put it down. It's comforting yet refreshing.
Everybody who I say comes in gets the taste of Spain.
This is a huge platter of tapas to split with the table over drinks. I didn't share mine, but most people share. Everything was so good.
Sounds cliche, but you get to see how they react. See the eyes close or the, oh my God, that was good.
Can confirm it is delicious. And for Eric, he just wants you to come in and enjoy.
Who doesn't love somebody else smiling? You know, I mean, I think that's the best part.
I featured mellow beans in Sandbridge. This is what it looked like there. It's still there in all its glory, but now there's a mellow beans in Lynn Haven, tucked away in what may be my favorite spot. Come with me to Foodies, the locals market.
From the farm to table.
Owner Patrick McBrayer says Foodies in Virginia Beach is just trying to get down to the basics.
I try to source as many local farms as possible. You know you're going to come to Foodies and nothing's going to be processed.
You can grab and go fresh food from the display case or order a sandwich.
Everything that's made in-house, like I said, 3 to 4 or 5 ingredients max in each dish.
Yes, it's all fresh, and if it's not made in-house, it's made clean by another local, like their coffee from Mellow Beans.
Well, first you got to have the coffee. The moment you come in, you got to have a cup of coffee, Mellow Beans coffee. Oh, it's a safe place to eat and safe place to drink coffee. It's a safe place to pick up your milk.
You can grab food to eat now or later, coffee, or things for your pantry. You can even have parties or meetings in their rentable space, and Patrick offers cooking classes too.
We actually need to do this for people. It's not for fun, it's a necessity. I know God had a hand in my life and directed me to this area.
And he hopes to direct you to the best and easiest food for you and your family.
I called it Foodies. It's not Foodies the local market, it's Foodies the locals market. This market's for the locals.
Well, it may not exactly be warm weather, but Fridays always call for some ice cream. Or should I say Hawaiian shave ice. A new spot recently opened in Virginia Beach, and for today's Friday flavor, we head to the Vibe District to get lost. Today's a good day.
Stephanie and Todd Askin spent their honeymoon in Hawaii when they discovered shave ice.
I'm a dessert fanatic by nature, and I just was obsessed immediately with shave ice. We were Googling places we could get it when we got back, and there was nowhere to go here. So we kind of were like, all right, maybe we have something here.
So they opened Get Lost Shave Ice in Virginia Beach.
We're right here in the Vibes. There's a lot of restaurants, so a lot of people come after dinner and get dessert.
And their dessert is epic.
So there's a scoop of ice cream at the bottom of the bowl, fresh shave ice with syrups and toppings on top of that.
The syrups are not overly sweet, and they're made in-house.
We're doing fresh made whipped cream every day, and then a lot of the syrups I'm making from scratch with fresh fruit and fresh products.
I tried the Sunset, which is similar to like a dreamsicle flavor, Aloha Breeze, which is like a tropical paradise in your mouth, Pitaya in Paradise, which is dragon fruit focused and so good. Then there's the Chill.
So the Chill is my #1 favorite flavor. So that is going to be a blueberry lavender syrup that is made from scratch. And then we have vanilla syrup with it, vanilla ice cream on the bottom, and then it has the sweetened condensed milk mixture on top of that. Definitely add the whipped cream.
Some say it tastes like Fruity Pebbles, and I have to agree on that one. It is so good. And Daybreakers, the Mug Life is for you.
That is a homemade coffee syrup. It's a cold brew coffee syrup. Has vanilla ice cream on the bottom, has a snow cap on top, caramel drizzle on top, and then it has a cinnamon toast crunch dusting on top.
They have all the options for you too.
We can do dairy-free vegan ice cream. We have dairy-free vegan snow cap, dairy-free vegan whipped cream. So you're not sacrificing any of the flavors if you are dairy-free or vegan.
Whatever you're trying, you can get lost in the flavors in Virginia Beach.
So we all try to get lost at times, you know.
Well, there's a new spot gaining some attention in Norfolk, and the possibilities here are infinite. In today's Friday Flavor, come with me to Kitchenfinity.
Rich Maggie and Marison Price opened Kitchenfinity in Norfolk with the idea that one place can serve many.
So our own concept, being able to do whatever we want, right? So not being stuck with, if you look at us, say Filipinos, hey, maybe we have Filipino cuisine. We do. It's like this much of our cuisine is Filipino, but the rest of this American comfort food, other cultures.
Their menu is long, and being this close to Camp Allen, it also has purpose.
We've got a contract with the Marine Corps, and the way it works is for every dollar we earn here and make through sale, a percentage of that goes to supporting Marine Corps' community services.
Helping local service members. But those aren't the only people they want to help.
We want to accelerate our business to help others identify their dreams or whatever, right? For instance, our head cook, Chris, back there, we put his dogs out there because he wanted to do a food truck with hot dogs, but maybe didn't have the resources to get the food truck. So hey, pop up, do your hot dog thing.
Chris's specialty dogs are so good. And that's not all they're serving up.
We gotta try the Nashville chicken. You'll hear my line, but it comes with comeback sauce. We call it comeback because it makes it come back for more.
Can confirm the sauce is incredible, and the sandwich will cause a happy dance to ensue. I also tried the short ribs with rice and lumpia. The sauce on the short ribs, y'all, it was amazing. And the smash burger had the same comeback sauce and left me definitely wanting to come back. But don't forget dessert.
Our taiyaki, which is a Japanese waffle cone. It's a fish-shaped waffle cone.
So cute for any age. But my favorite dessert, the funnel cake fries. Whatever you're eating, just know they want Kitchenfinity to be your spot too.
You know, there are a lot of people who are going through a lot of things right now in life, and if we're there to be there for them, whether it's just a talk or a place to hang out, you know, that's something we want to provide.
Coffee shop just popped up in Virginia Beach near Oceana, and in today's Friday Flavor, we get an inside sip at Operation Brew Coffee and Bakery.
I think I just always loved coffee.
Owner Tatiana Lukinchuk says quality is key at Operation Brew.
If you want coffee, you can always go to Wawa. But if you want great coffee, and if you want a great experience, you come to Operation Brew.
The Strawberry Bliss and Warm Honey Lattes were my favorites. But don't forget the food. I tried it all.
We have like Basque cheesecake, which is totally European. We have meringue roulette. We have honey cake. We have Napoleon. Even our croissants, the cream and strawberry croissants, it's with Shanty cream, which is very European.
It's made fresh daily. Now, the caprese sandwich topped my list. But there was not one thing on that table, breakfast, lunch, or dessert, that I did not like. I could have stayed there all day. This European-style menu is endless.
I'm originally from Ukraine, and I always wanted to bring part of my culture and the way they do coffee and coffee business in here to United States.
And with everything going on in Ukraine today, it's important that she shows her culture to others.
You can share with your customer that, hey, I'm Ukrainian owner, here we go, this is my coffee shop.
At her shop, she wants you to feel comfortable.
I guess because I did not feel always this way myself, and for me, I want people to feel safe in here, and I want them to feel good and see they are welcomed.
Because for her, this feels like home.
I finally complete my mission. I did not know my spot anywhere in the world. I guess that's for everybody who is foreign. Now I feel like I have two homes, finally.
A home at Operation Brew. that she hopes can become yours too.
People love good coffee and good desserts and good food, so here we go.
We're throwing it back to a story that is now a Friday flavor Halloween tradition. We share this every year with you. I love this piece. So today I'm taking you to Colonial Williamsburg as we not only step back in time, but on a journey beyond the grave, because this tasting comes with a side of haunted, just in time for spooky season.
Colonial Williamsburg, known for its iconic showcasing of Virginia's rich history. Part of that history, King's Arms Tavern. Stepping inside, you find Keith Nickerson preparing classic meals, many themed from the 18th century, bringing history to the present.
For King's Arms, it is a chop house 18th century experience. It's something you're not going to get anywhere else in Williamsburg, and frankly, not anywhere else.
I tried the famous Virginia peanut soup and a fall green salad, which is pretty similar to what people ate here years ago. But it's the atmosphere that makes this place special.
We could serve in the hotels and you just don't get that same authentic experiences. It's about telling a story, and King's Arms is a story of gentry. It's being able to sit where they may have sat and eat what they may have eaten.
The tale of the room I'm in belongs to Erna.
I try not to come up here by myself, quite honestly.
She was a tavern manager in the 1950s who actually lived in this room. The tale is that workers hadn't seen Erna for days. They then peered through the keyhole of the room and found her dead. Now, many workers say Erna's presence shines bright.
At the end of the night, everybody has to blow out their candles. And they've come back, they're doing their side work. The manager will say, hey, you need to go back up to your room. The candles are lit. They'll go, I blew out the candles. Go back out, snuff out the candles, and the candles are lit again.
Making King's Arms Tavern a place to go, if not for the authentic experience, for the potential to tell your own ghost tale.
Welcome back. Well, it's always a good day for dessert, especially cake. But there's not always the option to just grab and go for a small cake for yourself or for maybe your family. But now one woman is hoping to save the day. Come with me to Pound Cakes by Jen.
So I only do one cake.
Jen Anglin has one specialty.
So it's a pound cake, but it sort of packs a punch. We use the same ingredients, we just put the cake together a different way.
And in Norfolk, that's all you can get at Pound Cakes by Jen.
It's going to be a pound cake, and it's pound cakes, right? So it's going to knock your socks off.
Can confirm, socks were knocked off. The cakes are moist, the perfect sweetness, and I could not stop eating them. My favorites were the lemon and butter pecan. I didn't try every flavor because, well, there's a lot of them.
We have 30 flavors available in our mini cakes every day. We offer gluten-free options as well.
And yes, you can just walk in, grab a mini cake and go. Or you can order a medium or large cake too.
And we don't frost it, we don't write on them. They just sort of stand on their own.
Simple, but the flavors are complex and delicious.
And we have people who dance when they taste the cake, or they, I praise the heavens above, seriously, where do you get to do that?
Believe it or not, Jen has only been doing this as a profession for about 5 years.
I was corporate world.
She baked to relax her mind.
Finally, I came home one day after an especially horrible day at work, and I told my husband I was going to quit my job and follow my passion and see what it brought.
And it brought Pound Cakes by Jen.
It is humbling to me that people know our cakes and share our cakes and tell the stories that they tell.
She hopes you soon visit and have a story of your own to tell.
We know that what we get to do every single day with our customers is a privilege. We get to make people happy.
It's the perfect time to share this one with you because it's just good comfort food. In today's Friday Flavor, you can come with me to Matt's Smackin' Max.
In Newport News, owner Matthew Moskell says this building has been around for a while.
The amount of people that we get that come in here that are like, oh, I remember what it was when my parents were in high school. Now it's mac and cheese, right?
That's Smack and Max, now part of the history.
You're not gonna find a mac and cheese spot like this.
Unique mac and cheese bowls are their specialty.
Our bowls are stuffed because I don't want to rip somebody off for $10 for a bowl of mac and cheese.
I tried the buffalo chicken, jalapeno bacon, and chicken bacon parm. They were all cheesy goodness, but my favorite was the buffalo chicken.
Your yellow blend cheese with the elbow noodles, and then our house buffalo sauce. Our grilled chicken is going to get grilled in the buffalo sauce and then put on top, as well as Parmesan cheese and fresh green onions.
So good. Now, if you don't like their options, you can always just build your own bowl. And though Matthew loves this business, he has a bigger reason to run it.
Why? Well, my parents split when I was a teenager, so already having a kid, I know there's a lot of things I can give him that I didn't get, or maybe that just weren't even available. So that's definitely a big why.
Serving good food for a bigger purpose, and people are eating it up.
One of the more special things about this spot, I would say, is the community.
The residents love him for a reason. The Mac is amazing.
It's a different thing than what you're going to see.
And at Matt's Smack and Max, he doesn't want to be the only different spot for long.
I would hope you see more stuff like this pop up with our generation getting a little bit older.
I feel like rainy days call for a little soup, and one spot has many options. Today's Friday Flavor, we get the dish behind Soup Love.
I really did not have the intention of opening a business.
Amy Markman says she was just making soups for friends.
And I started posting just for fun. And then I had like overwhelming response online and, you know, on social media, people were calling me. They were like, oh my God, can we buy it? How do we buy it? And I was like, well, I don't sell it. And really, that's how Soup Love was born.
Amy, a Virginia Beach native, pours all she has into her business.
We sell tons of soup and we have 20 varieties.
I tried 7 of the 20. The chicken noodle, harvest vegetable, Tuscan bean, matzo ball, butternut squash, and the healer. All of them made from scratch in Virginia Beach. The butternut squash and the harvest vegetable were probably my top 2. The healer was packed with garlic and ginger and will kick any sickness out of your system. And then there's the starter soup.
So our signature soup is our 24-hour chicken bone broth.
This is an organic bone broth cooked 24 hours with vegetables and herbs. It's the base for most of their soups. They also have a pet bone broth that's designed and created for your furry friends, plus gluten-free and vegan options.
It speaks for itself. It is the love that we put into our soup for you and for everyone.
Community is important to Amy. She gives back to several charities and first responders in the area.
I like to think that I can contribute something positive to our city and to the people of our city.
She even offers free chicken broth to locals going through chemotherapy.
I think you get what you give back.
And she wants you to get a spoonful of love in every sip.
We all in this kitchen really take pride and do it because of the love.
Well, a bakery in Chesapeake works to turn out the treats, and the owner is no stranger to hard work. For today's Friday Flavor, we learn how one local legend is working, to leave behind a legacy at Holy Rollers Bakery.
So I was an educator for close to 30 years and decided, I think I'm going to be a baker.
Brenda Harford opened Holy Rollers Bakery in Chesapeake with the idea of bringing her family's favorite treats to you.
It would be sinful to come to Holy Rollers and not get our yeast rolls.
The roll recipe handed down from her grandmother.
Even though she's been gone for decades, we remember her, people speak her name, and it's as though her spirit comes alive.
Each dish is natural and fresh.
But we don't skimp on the sugar.
Brenda's twin sister Linda also can't get enough.
The homemade yeast rolls they melt in your mouth. It's just like going to Krispy Kreme donuts, you just can't eat just one. The pecan pie, the coconut custard pie, the cinnamon buns with the homemade buttercream icing, the 7-Up pound cake with the lemon glaze icing, everything is baked fresh every morning.
And the customers agree. Jimmy Calhoun is a special one, though. He's her former principal at Great Bridge High School.
She was an outstanding athlete. She was outstanding in this business.
Yes, he said athlete.
God did bless me with talent to play basketball. I am the record holder. I'm the all-time leading scorer for women's basketball. My record has been 40 years, and no one has even come close or threatened to knock me off the throne.
Brenda is familiar with rising to the occasion, and now she hopes to bring sweetness to you through Holy Rollers Bakery.
People said it was so good it kind of makes you want to shout. And I said, we did a lot of shouting in our old Baptist church. And then some girl at the hair salon said, that's like a holy roller. And I'm like, yes.